and welcome to 3A.
Hello, how are you? I'm Nicole Beale from 3B.
And I'm Alicia Stevens. Come on in. Hi, I'm Melinda Hamilton.
And I'm Jessie Morgan. Welcome to 3C.
Hi, I'm Lily Cooper. Welcome to 3D.
Hi, I'm Jo Greensley and welcome to 3E.
In grade 3, our writing program is focused on the 6 traits that make amazing writers. So you can see on the side of the slide, we've got the 6 different traits, which are ideas, organisation, voice, word choice, sentence fluency, and conventions. And it has a little bit of a spiel about what each of those things are as well. We're teaching our students to write with purpose and enthusiasm, and we're helping them to learn how to develop great writing ideas by using their writer's notebook. Our writer's notebook is a place for students to collect all of their great ideas and their thoughts about writing. They've decorated them already in class, and we've encouraged them to collect ideas from around them, even at home. So they might come home and ask to put some things in their writer's notebook to help them to help inspire their writing. All of this approach will help to prepare them for Naplan 2, which is just a bonus.
Hi everyone, I'm going to chat to you about reading in grade 3. So students have already set up their readers' notebooks. They were given the chance to personalise their notebooks with their reading interests, preferred genres and favourite authors. In grade 3, it is our aim to develop a love of reading amongst students. They have their readers' notebook, and it is a book that they're able to put all their thinking about their reading inside of. There's a few benefits to using readers' notebooks in the classroom. Firstly, it's a way to explore our Super 6 strategies in a more authentic way that meets the interests and needs of our students. So our Super 6 comprehension strategies are monitoring, visualising, predicting, summarising, making connections and questioning. At the beginning of the year, we focused on monitoring, and we're moving on to questioning later this term. So they're definitely conversations you can have with your children while reading at home about the comprehension strategy they're focusing on at school. Secondly, it builds the capacity to think deeper about text that they read. In the junior levels, a big focus is on their accuracy and their fluency in reading. As they move into grade 3, we really want to hone in on those comprehension strategies and making sure they're understanding what they are reading. It also gives a sense of ownership over their reading. So they have a few responsibilities with their reader's notebook. Firstly, they need to keep a reading log of the books that they're reading, pages they read, almost like a diary. We also have a reading survey that they completed at the beginning of the year, which gives us information about their reading habits. The reader's notebook is also an excellent reflection tool at the end of a unit of study. For example, after monitoring, they use their reader's notebook to reflect on how they went with that comprehension strategy. It's also an excellent way for us to keep track of student goals in reading as well. And finally, the reader's notebook is an excellent piece of formative assessment that the teachers use. When we sit down and we conference with the students about their reading, it's definitely something that we use to see how they're going and how they're tracking in reading.
Our focus this year in maths is on the thinking process behind the answers. We're teaching students the importance of being able to articulate their thinking as well as showing their working out. Students will do this by showing their rationale and thinking through the lens of problem solving. Problem solving is exploring solutions through open-ended tasks that encourage student voices and meaningful discussions. It integrates maths concepts in a challenging and differentiated manner. By building on students' skills and giving them a strong foundation, we will be improving their mathematical fluency. In grade 3, we're using activities and games to build and strengthen knowledge of whole numbers, skills, and upskilling in areas of measurement and geometry and statistics and data. We see problem solving as an opportunity to develop student mathematical resilience and flexibility, teaching students to apply their knowledge to a range of circumstances, leading them to draw on all their mathematical thinking, all the while encouraging them to make connections themselves. When supporting maths at home, ask your child about some of the learning that they have been working on in class and discuss with them some of their thinking and working out. In a more personalised and differentiated approach, students will participate in explicit teaching groups. These groups are created from data gathered when assessing students. The aim is to teach explicit skills that target the specific needs of the audience. In grade 3, we're using the learning pit to promote a common language for students to step outside of their comfort zone and develop a growth mindset. Students have the ability to place themselves in the learning pit when they feel they are being challenged. The pit is a place for growth and acceptance and encourages self-motivation and independence. It fosters the idea of, I don't know this yet. Students lay out their own pathway for climbing out of the pit with the support of teachers and other students.
So in grade 3, we transition our students from investigations to inquiry. Inquiry is a project-based learning approach where students will follow through the different phases of learning, and you can see them there in that picture. Inquiry is taught twice a week. We have a new inquiry topic each term. This term, we've been learning about civics and citizenship, and our big focus has been on communities. We've been learning about how communities are made, the diverse groups within communities, rules and laws, and how they are different from each other. I hope your child has gone home sharing about their learning in inquiry and then fun activities they've been able to do so far. We also introduce class meetings, and these are run and set by the students. So we talk about topics such as sustainability or the relevant news topics. We also have focus students still, again, used differently from how they were in investigations. We tune in with them at various times during the day, and we talk about their learning goals, their student interests, what they are learning in inquiry, and it just gives them an opportunity to share and grow in their confidence. Seesaw, we are still exploring how to effectively use this with inquiry. As inquiry is very different to investigations, I know Seesaw was heavily used from prep to 2, so it does change in grade 3, but we'll be continuing to transition our students with Seesaw and inquiry as the term goes by.
In Year 3, the students sit the Naplan assessments. This is a nationwide testing program that tests the students within writing, reading, language conventions, including spelling and grammar skills, and numeracy. This year, the test will be conducted between the 10th to the 13th of May. We are moving to the online platform this year, and the teachers are ensuring that the students have the ICT skills required to be able to complete the assessments. We are also exposing students to different writing prompts and the style of questions that they will see during the testing program. As we are moving to the online platform, the school will be conducting a school readiness test. This is not assessed, but ensures the school has the computers and the headphones and the capability to conduct these tests this year. If you would like more information about Naplan, you can visit the Naplan site. There is also a public demonstration site where you can see the different styles of questions that the students will be exposed to this year.
Hello everyone, I'm going to talk to you about how you can support your child's learning at home. In grade 3, we start with home reading as our first homework expectation. Students should be reading at least 4 nights a week at home. They need to fill in their reading diary with the title of their book they have read, a short comment, and a parent signature. If the reading minimum is not met, then students will need to catch up on their own time at school. We do understand that some students have extracurricular activities, however, and if these are known by the teacher, then we can make allowances for these. Please remember, reading at home strengthens their language, improves their vocabulary and comprehension skills, as well as their social skills and their confidence. Thank you.
As I'm sure all of you are aware, there's a school uniform at Lyndhurst. So these are our summer uniform options that are up on the screen. We have a black bucket hat with a logo. So these are essential during sunny periods. So term 1, they will need their black bucket hat the entire time. It's important that it has that school logo as well. Black scrunchies, hair ties, headbands, they need to be a plain black colour or school colour, which the other colours are that teal green and white. A summer dress, black shorts, a black skirt with a teal green short or long sleeve polo underneath. Their socks must be plain white or black and no visible logos. And their runners must be black with plain black laces also. There are some more summer options as well. So that short sleeve polo in the teal green with the logo, there's also a long sleeve option of that too, with black cargo pants and shorts or black tracksuit pants. Socks that again must be black or white with no logo visible, and runners that are black with black laces again. We also have the winter school uniform options. So we've got scrunch, again, the scrunchies, hair ties, headbands must be plain black or the school colours. The same long sleeve or short sleeve polo, and again, the black shorts, skirts, winter tunics and tracksuit pants that all must be black. And again, the socks must be plain white or black. And the last options, we've got scarf or gloves that have to be plain black. And again, the same polo with a black polar fleece jacket with the logo or a teal wind cheater with the logo. And again, the plain black pants and plain black or white socks and runners. If students are not following the school uniform, the process is that we give them some reminders, we send a note home, and then if the school uniform continues to be broken, we'll give a call home just to remind the families that it's really important that they must be wearing school uniform.
These are our rules and consequences we follow at Lyndhurst. Our students are well aware of our school rules and are implemented in every classroom, including specialist subjects and out in the yard. These are our school consequences. Once a behaviour breaks the school rule, we start on our consequences continuum. We first give the student a reminder that that behaviour is unacceptable. If the behaviour continues, they'll be asked to sit out of the activity or away from the students to reflect on their behaviour they have shown. During this time of reflection, we start a timer to ensure that our students will make up the time that they have wasted during their learning, either at recess or at lunch. If the student, once returning back to our lesson, continues with their behaviour, they are then sent to the classroom next door. We are hopeful that this does not go beyond this point. However, if it does, we will then contact leadership and finally a call home. At Lyndhurst, we follow the restorative practices to give our students an opportunity to express their feelings, concerns, and to restore relationships. If and when the child has not followed our school rules, met the expected school values, or has had an incident out in the yard, restorative practice helps our students to understand that it is about behaviour and not about the person. Following these scripts helps students to reflect on their behaviour, to overcome the hurt that they may have caused through their actions, and allows the other party to understand that we all make mistakes that we can learn from. This provides our students with an opportunity to take responsibility for their actions and learning to understand that certain behaviours are unacceptable.
Hi there, today I'm here to talk to you about sustainability at Lyndhurst Primary. In an effort to strive and teach students to consider their impact on our planet, once again we are encouraging nude food across the whole school community. Our sustainability officers will gather data each week, and an announcement of which grade has the most nude food lunches is delivered at Monday's assemblies. Since the beginning of our nude food journey, we have already seen a decrease in rubbish in the schoolyard collected by the Little Legends, as well as the total amount going to landfill. Little Legends are sourced from a grade each week, and they are responsible for cleaning up the rubbish in the schoolyard. Although we are seeing an improvement, last week saw the Little Legends collect 6 kilos of rubbish in 1 week. We should be collecting far less rubbish in our school. So what does nude food look like? It's a wrapper-free and single-use plastic-free lunchbox. Did you know aluminium foil is recyclable? This can be rolled up into a ball and put into your recycling bin at home with cans and bottles and plastics. Students will be asked to take their wrappers home with them as we transition to a rubbish-free school. Lyndhurst Primary is also providing a new battery recycling tube. It's located in the office at reception. This is a new addition to the bin family at Lyndhurst. It is for the safe disposal of batteries and small e-waste items such as mobile phones. So to recap, once again, we're encouraging nude food across the whole school community. Wrappers, students will be asked to take their wrappers home with them as we transition to a rubbish-free school. As you can see, we have got new organic and multi-sort bins in an effort to reduce waste going into landfill. Additionally, we have worm farms and compost bins for organic waste that is being used to support our wonderful school garden. I look forward to seeing everybody's very healthy, very delicious, wonderful nude food lunchboxes.
And that brings us to camp. So for grade 3 is the first year that the students will be going on a camp. Camp is a fantastic opportunity for the children to strengthen friendships with their peers and build their resilience and independence. Students engage in exciting and fun activities while also taking on responsibilities such as taking care of their belongings, setting up for meal times, and clearing dishes. Students who do not attend camp are still required to come to school, but they will be split amongst other grades. There is more information regarding camp location and dates to come, so keep your eye out for that.